Hellos. We are podcasting now.
Stop screaming.
Don't be rude.
Why are you
This is
yelling
my
at me?
intro. Because this is my intro. This is my time to shine. Also, because to keep me from dying. Gotta keep the energy high or I die. It's like the speed, but for energy.
Could you just intro?
Oh man, who is this
Alright.
person talking?
It is Bradley and Leydi,
Uh-huh.
and then Quiz.
Man, 10 out of 10 intro. I don't know why other podcasts try.
Right? And I am Mario.
Oh my god.
Bradley is currently mute for some reason.
Bradley, hurry the fuck up.
I'm not mute. I don't
Oh,
know
there
what
you
I-
go.
There you
You weren't
go.
speaking before.
That's probably why nobody answered. Why I was asking, like, how do I sound? How do I sound? Hello.
You sound like you weren't talking.
Yeah.
But now you sound like Bradley, so congratulations.
Yeah, nice job.
Success.
Well,
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, so they want to hear about the Taco Bell story. Am I allowed to talk about it?
Taco Bell story? What Taco Bell story?
Yeah, that
one. If you want to, I mean,
Yeah, like he doesn't actually care.
I really don't.
Yeah, so wait, should I censor the other guy's name?
Who?
The other guy with us.
I mean, there were two of them.
I know. Should I censor the names?
Write it.
I guess.
Write it.
Ah,
Type it in.
fine. Okay. Goddamn, we have too many words. One sec.
Too many words.
Oh.
Okay, they don't know who the last person
Oh,
is.
okay. I do.
But
He's
okay, you kind of know.
yeah.
I know-
So should
know
I
the
censor
other
those names or no?
The first one, yeah.
Okay.
The
I'm
second
gonna call
one, I'm
him-
sure he'll be fine with it.
I'm gonna call him Java.
Java or
JavaScript?
Jabba?
Jabba?
Yes.
JavaScript.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna actually no. I was gonna say this,
Java?
But-
Yeah, that's.
but Java sounds awesome.
All right,
okay,
Java it is.
Java it is.
All right, which is ironic because he's not fat at all.
No.
He
He's
really isn't.
extremely thin.
Okay, so this was during I think I was a lead during the time, I think.
Ah, the good old days.
Or I was an associate or whatever. So we went to Taco Bell with Bradley, Java, and our friend Gerald.
Which is what I'm doing
And-
right now.
And we're sitting there and we're eating like, just fucking too much tacos.
And some
And
burritos.
And Java was turned to Bradley and he goes, "Yo, do you like eating ass?"
Oh my god.
That's a question you ask.
And of course, and we're all, eating Taco Bell, so perfect opportunity to ask that.
Perfect time.
And Bradley has never tried it before. I have, and
You have?
so has and so did Jabba, and Gerald also has
course
as well.
Jabba
So
has.
all three of us were okay with it, and we were trying to convince Bradley to do it. And do you want to explain, like, I guess you can explain your side of the story, Bradley, since you were on the receiving end.
What do you mean, my side of the story? Oh, so yeah, I have two assholes over here, just pressing me to eat ass while I'm over here eating a burrito, and I'm like, come on, guys.
I mean, there was three assholes
Three
talking
assholes,
about
yeah.
eating assholes.
Fucking terrible.
It got to the point where we were convincing and we're like, yeah, it doesn't taste like anything. It's just like, I mean, as long as
They
she's
made
clean
up
down there, it's
every
fine.
possible excuse.
It's all right.
Get me to try
We
to do
showed
it.
you a video.
You showed
him a video.
Was it
Yeah.
like a tutorial video or was it a more
Of
like
course
a-
it was.
Oh, okay.
So like someone pulled up Pornhub at one point and we're just like, just typed it in. And we're like, okay, so this is how you eat the booty and stuff like that. And just, just showed it to him while he's eating Taco Bell. So obviously great. And then he actually did it. The next time he saw his ex, it was, can I say her name or are you,
Sure. I don't really care that much about the
or
name.
can I just use the our code name for her?
Yeah.
Okay, so he went to go see her his ex-girlfriend at the time, Continent.
All right.
And
Confident. Okay.
and he told me that they did it and they felt so disgusted and weird afterwards that they had to take a shower.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
So I
I
think
don't know why people think that's good. It's like things are supposed to go out, not in.
I mean, it's fun.
People have anal too, but I feel like that's just
It's
not
fun.
the same because you're not tasting anything.
We're
Yeah.
not going to my butt, period. Nothing's going near my butt. I'm not going towards butts.
Yeah, I mean, like you can be a little adventurous. It was fine. It's fun.
adventurous.
People fart and shit out of that. No, I'm not doing
If you
it.
properly prepare, you're fine.
Don't ever eat my ass. Don't do
Well,
that.
Mario.
It's okay, you'll be
That's
asleep. You won't know.
Oh God. Shoot me.
Hey Mario, I'll watch One Piece when you start learning to eat ass.
Who says I don't know how to do that already?
Whoa.
Just lady hasn't
Hasn't woken up.
yeah. she
Stay woke.
she hasn't noticed.
Oh God, no, that's so gross.
All right, so we're gonna cut that out, right?
No, that's fine.
They're gonna
okay.
cut out that entire conversation, right?
Now we're leaving all of that in there.
I mean,
We're
I
gonna
don't
hear the
care.
truth.
I'm leaving it
I
all
honestly
in.
don't care.
Don't
It
say
wasn't
anything.
me doing it.
In the butt.
We're gonna hear the real.
Yeah. But yeah, from what Bradley described, he said like they did it for like 10 seconds, and then they looked at each other and was like,
We
"Yeah,
gotta
I
take
feel
a shower.
gross now," and they went to take a shower.
Just never.
Bradley,
ever
how
talked
much
about it
how much
again.
toothpaste and mouthwash did you use?
An alarming amount to the point where
And you were fine.
I almost grabbed bleach.
Yeah, you were
Jesus.
Oh,
fine.
God. Wait, but Chris, do you like eating ass?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Oh my God. I'm not okay with this.
Eh.
The title
No.
of this podcast: Night
that's a-
Parade.
no,
Night Parade
the
consent
ti-
to eating ass.
The title is "Y'all Eat Ass."
You all eat ass.
We're gonna get demonetized real quick if we
Oh
do
my
that.
God.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
I just
You
imagine the
know.
pictures that come up on it is like a half censored picture.
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh God! No.
Fucking terrible. No.
No, like when you edit the podcast, the picture you're gonna use is like someone eating like soft served ice cream, just like out of like a cone. Try that.
the SpongeBob picture of when he gets ice cream. I think it was the one where Plankton was trying to make him more assertive. that would be the best picture for it.
Oh my
If there's like a GIF of that, perfect.
Oh hell no, you did not call it that.
Why not?
Because
Just
that's,
why?
that's
It's a
the way
GIF.
it's a GIF.
It's a gift.
No,
Both are
it's
technically
GIF.
correct.
It's GIF.
They're both
Okay,
correct.
we're gonna let this go. We're gonna let this go. We're gonna let this go.
No, okay, look, man, this is my mentality. This is my reasoning. It's gift without a T. It's GIF.
All right, but
That's
giraffe.
true. That's how I see
And then
it.
the person who invented it
Yeah,
also
well,
calls
fuck
it
that guy.
GIF. And then in the English dictionary, they're both technically correct
Oh my God.
because
Fuck
there's no
that
proper
person.
way to pronounce it.
Wait. So
No.
wait. What did you say about giraffes?
Do you pronounce it giraffe or giraffe?
I say giraffe.
Okay, so it's the same thing as
But do
GIF.
you pronounce
It's the same thing
GIF?
as
But
GIF.
but the
GIF, so-
peanut butter is called Jif.
Okay, there you go.
So
Yeah,
this
but that's a
is
J
GIF.
though. I can't
You can have
defend
them the same
that
thing.
because GIF is J. But my reasoning is still gift without a T. Therefore,
Yeah.
it's GIF.
All right.
Oh my God. Okay, we're
to
gonna.
me,
let this
to me, I don't give a shit. But honestly, they're both technically correct. It doesn't fucking matter to me.
I'm sorry, I can't understand your accent. Can you say that word again?
It'll be GIF.
go. Oh God. All right.
All right, so current events, I guess. So, lady, you got another job apparently.
I got a new job. I have
Okay.
let go my old job.
And now works at Sears.
Yes, I now work at Sears.
So stay tuned for episode 4 when she quit Sears.
Yep.
Damn. That's fucking terrible. No, I actually like this one. This is actually not that bad. And it's
Uh-huh.
my type of
That's
stuff.
what you said.
It sounded like you
before.
liked the other one too,
Yeah.
Listen,
and then you did the job and quit.
fuck the other
Yep.
job, alright?
Speaking of people leaving their jobs, I potentially may be leaving mine.
Woo!
Yay!
Exciting.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna be working for Walmart.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I took my interview today. It was literally 2 hours ago. Felt
Okay.
really good about it.
You got a haircut?
Awesome.
I got a haircut.
About the shoes.
I bought some shoes just to make it look nice.
Well, Walmart will finally have more cash registers open.
I went
well,
to
there's-
the Walmart near our house. If they have such little like customers that there's people just like standing like at like the registers like waiting, just like looking, waiting for somebody to show up.
Yeah,
That's
most of the
so
people here
boring.
use the.
Hey, are you done
use
buying
the-
stuff? No.
No, most people here use the self checkout.
Yeah, why would you
was
not
gonna-
use that?
I was gonna
They
go-
had to make it 10 or less items for self checkout, and there's still more people using self checkout than the actual cashiers.
Yeah, because no one wants to talk to someone.
Right?
I was
Sucks.
walking by.
What
I was
happened to
gonna
the
go
good
grab
old
something.
days when they'd look at your groceries and judge you for everything that you bought?
For real.
Ice
Maybe
cream?
I want to buy some chloroform and
Looks like-
rope. That doesn't mean I'm gonna rape somebody. I just need to fucking knock myself out tonight for sleep and tie up my bed because I want a bunk bed. Fuck's your problem, bro?
Yeah. Maybe I want to buy an apple pie and a bottle of bleach. You know, that's my
forgot about
prerogative. I'll
that.
do that if I
We
want
should-
to.
Don't bring it up.
We should have like the Walmart, like when we have an office, like the Walmart near the office. It's like Chris is not allowed to buy bleach. Do not allow Chris to buy bleach.
The Walmart has a picture. This man is not allowed to buy bleach in the office.
I'll have a third-party bleach provider.
Yeah, we're just gonna put his face on every single building that sells bleach.
That's so
I
Do
know.
not let this man in.
We need to do a company like buy stuff like okay cool we're buying company snacks and stuff. Oh yeah, we need
like
some
Staples.
like staples type of thing for the companies. And
Yeah.
they alright cool. We need a bottle of bleach.
It's like no, we don't.
What?
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Bleach
no, we
is
don't.
not allowed in this building. It's like,
How
oh,
are
we
we
need to clean
gonna
the
wash
bathroom.
our
It's like, you
clothes?
clean the bathroom
And
with
then
your
so-
fucking tongue.
You use wipies.
So like eating ass.
Yes.
Ah.
Full circle, guys. Full circle.
Yeah, so I might be leaving my job, and I'm actually pretty excited about that. So that should be fun.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Move on to
Um,
better things, Chris.
I met with that
Yeah.
district manager. He was really cool. Super chill guy. Had sleeves, like tattooed sleeves on his arms, and it was amazing.
Oh, I was gonna say, what do you mean sleeves? I mean, he was wearing a shirt, right?
Yeah.
Nah, he was shirtless. He only had the sleeves on, but his chest was bare.
Yeah,
You know,
he
after
was talking.
chaps, he has a chapless shirt and it's just fucking sleeves.
Oh my
No, guys, I was interviewing for Walmart, not for Fleshlight. Relax.
Oh my god. Anyways,
He told me about like how he likes to skydive and shit. That was cool.
whoa,
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
It's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a professor who skydived once. Came back
Skydove.
next quarter in a wheelchair with a neck brace.
What the fuck?
Well, it helps if you actually use the parachute. I've heard it's better for your health and landing procedures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah.
So I guess we'll come back next week at episode 4, and you'll find out I quit my job, maybe, along with Lady, of
There's a
course.
lot of quitting.
I'm not quitting.
A lot of
I
quitting.
And then episode 5, Bradley's gonna quit his job.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of those damn Pikachus.
That the Pokemon Center isn't what it used to be.
It's not what
They
it used
changed
to be,
management
man.
and it's been
I
going
know
on.
those Nurse Jennies just aren't the same.
Fucking Christ. It's-
You know what?
Oh.
Speaking of Nurse Jenny's, you know what I discovered today, Bradley?
What?
That lady uploaded the episode today, essentially.
Really?
No, what, she uploaded it before. She just didn't
Uh-huh.
have it publicly shown
Sorry.
till today.
So just pulling back the curtain a little bit. We're recording this even though episode 2 technically wasn't out yet.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we thought it was out.
I thought it was out
Mhm.
too. I thought I put it in public. But the thing is
I
that
should've
my
said something.
settings is like set it to like having it private until in case I want to change something, it doesn't automatically upload to public. So
Mhm.
I guess I forgot to change it to
Makes
public.
Time to fix that.
Yeah, and then I waited 3 days before I said something.
Well, hopefully that one commenter we had can see it and give us.
Hopefully she
what
can find
that
it.
is.
Or he.
Who knows?
hmm
Let's genderize our commenters.
It can find it.
They.
Wow, no, that's mean.
I don't give a damn. I call people female and males all the time at work. Say, hello, there's a female on the phone for you, person. So
sir,
yeah.
I identify as an attack helicopter.
All right, cool. Well, there's a female attack helicopter on the phone who wishes to speak with you.
An attack helicopter doesn't have a gender. It's just an attack helicopter.
Do you put fuel in it, or does it put fuel out?
What the f-
Yes.
Both?
It does both.
All right,
can do
then there's a hermaphrodite, most likely still female, though, attack helicopter that wishes to speak with you.
You
Good
wanna
day.
you wanna
I'm
pull up a
walking
chair
over.
so we can talk about this?
Oh god. Alright. Anyways.
Because apparently you're triggering all of Tumblr right now.
Alright, yeah, calm down there. Calm
That's
down.
fine.
Anyways, what was another thing? Oh, that you almost broke up with me?
Oh yeah, so Lady and I almost broke up with Lady earlier this week.
Wow.
Because she did something very offensive.
I did not.
Worse than
Okay.
genderizing me,
Wow.
and
Okay.
worse than the
Mario,
the sexist
on the
comments
doll,
she already
can
makes.
can you tell me like where on the doll she didn't touch you?
I can't put a finger on that doll then. But she sent me a message. I'm gonna read the exact message because
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure I'm able to still. I don't think it was too
Alright.
far up.
I don't
Did I pass
I
it?
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a text at work, and I was there talking to my manager, and it was like just before I got out, I think. Yeah, it was like just an hour before I got out. And I check it, and all I see, because it's not showing the full message, hey, I had to go buy a snake. And that's where it stops. And I'm going to go burn my house down and just break up with her. Like, I'm done. No, I'm not walking into the house. I'm gonna go burn the house down, any house within a 50-foot radius, just to be
He burns
safe.
down the house and realized autocorrect. I meant snack.
No. She meant snake. She meant right snake. But then when you read the full message, it says I had to go buy a snake for the drain because it was clogged with hair. And I was like, oh, okay. My manager also hates snakes. The one I work with. So I told him that, and he's like, oh shit, that sucks. You guys just moved in together and everything, but fuck, you gotta break up with her. Like I'd fucking do the same thing. And I was like, and then I read the whole thing. Like, oh no, we're good. It was like a snake drainer thing. It was like, oh okay, cool, that's fine, that's tolerable. That's I gotta break up. Like no, she's okay. She stays for now.
She's okay for now.
For
For
now.
now.
For now. But yeah. So
Okay,
that was
I did not expect that route to go, but
Yeah.
okay, sure.
So yeah,
I
that
was expecting something like, "Hey, I'm leaving," and then that's all it says. And then you read their entire message. It goes, "I'm leaving to Walmart" or something like that.
No. This is me almost breaking up with her, not her breaking up with me.
Fucking terrible.
Also, even if she's leaving, it's like, that's fine. You're contractually obligated.
Oh, I thought you were saying, "Yeah, that's okay. You're a cunt anyway." I was like, "What?"
Whoa!
I heard that too. I was like, whoa, all
I
right.
was like, "Whoa, okay.
Nah,
you
it's
wanna
okay. You're
you wanna pull up a chair?"
You're legally obligated. You're stuck.
You want to publish it and
You
talk
signed
about
the
it?
paperwork.
Oh my god.
Can we drop a hard C like that, or are we gonna get demonetized for that?
Cunt.
We're not monetized at the moment, so who knows?
All right.
In the future,
Either
it'll
way.
be demonetized. Currently, we're good.
It's fine. We'll get our own website, and then YouTube can go fucking suck a dick.
Yeah.
You talking about like me and Mario?
Sure.
YouTube will suck a dick as they're putting our content on their page.
Eh.
They're like, the YouTube sitting back there like, oh yeah? Alright.
I see how it is.
I see how it is.
I'll allow it.
Seeing as we never got notified for the video that never came up.
Oh yeah, that too.
It's YouTube's fault.
Yeah, sure. Sure it is.
Let's blame YouTube, way, don't we?
So blame YouTube, yeah.
No.
Of
No
course.
comments? It's YouTube's fault.
What did it say? The third thing.
Tacos. The taco run that we did yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Taco run.
Mari's dying today.
Yeah. So I made a mistake last night. We went to this place called Tyson's Tacos. It's rated, I think, what, number 2?
It's number 2 in the top 15 taco places in Austin.
Yeah.
What's number 1? Taco Bell?
Taco Bell, obviously.
No.
It's Dos Batos.
Yeah.
Chipotle?
Those
Awesome.
It's a Mexican taco place.
That's
They're
how
all
you say free birds.
Mexican.
Tyson sounds pretty not Mexican.
They all look Mexican when I looked in.
Not the cashier.
Whoa.
But basically, like, everything here in Austin
Stereotyping.
is super local and stuff. So it's really good. There's hardly any chain things around.
I didn't hear the second L, so I heard loco. And I'm just like, all right, then I guess he can say it.
It's
But okay.
locale. Everything's very locale over here.
Sir, I
So-
can't understand her accent. Can you say that word again?
All right, y'all. You need a. There's a lot of y'alls over here, but it's not as thick as.
Sir, I find that offensive. I'm actually am Texan.
All right, cool. So then you understand that you say y'all.
Oh
Calm
yeah.
yourself.
Oh, I do. I just told
I
you the
don't.
episode, the title of our episode. Y'all eat ass.
That's a good point.
Perfect.
It's a one big circle. But we went there and we got like 3 tacos, a pork belly, the al pastor one, like something like that,
I
and then
can't
a
do
chicken
pork
fajita
belly.
one.
He got 3 tacos.
Yeah, 3 really good
What
tacos.
the hell is a pork belly?
It's
What you
Pork
mean?
belly?
You people
Stomach?
made that.
it's the pork's belly, and then it's cooked. It's
I don't
really
think I've eaten
good.
a pork belly before.
Well, we're gonna have a Wikipedia page one day, and the Wikipedia page is just gonna say Chris is racist as fuck. And I'm not, but I just like saying it. It's funny.
Fucking terrible.
It's funny
Right,
when
it's funny.
Bradley consents. I'm not actually gonna
When
walk up to
Bradley
some.
consents.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk up to some random black guy and go like, "Yo, you like pork bellies? You made them, right?" No, I'm not gonna do that. No.
That purple drink though.
Oh god. Don't do it.
But yeah, so I had that, and it came with when you order like 3 taco plates, it comes with rice and some beans, and the beans are pretty spicy, but they're really
Mhm.
good. And Lady didn't want hers because she doesn't like spicy all that much, so she took her I think
You
one
are
or
a
two
terrible
bites and that's
Hispanic.
it.
I was just about to ask that.
I know.
Fuck both of you.
I'm just
Alright, fine,
just
no Malibu.
layering that racist thing. I'm just layering on top of it.
I'll
now.
destroy my stomach even more and drink all the Malibu. But so we go. Lady didn't finish the thing, so I took the rice that she left over and all the beans. I put it together with mine, and like, all right, so I had some beans left over. Mix all that up. I'm gonna start eating all of it. It was really spicy after my second or third bite, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm just have some water. Nope, this is not going away. Water isn't doing it. Nope. All right, hey lady, you want to get me a bowl of cereal? Because I'm about to just
Oh
eat
god,
this.
the milk.
Yeah, and then I just shoved all the spicy food in my mouth, and it was so bad. My throat and mouth were on fire. I kept coughing and was starting to struggle with breathing because it would burn my nose.
Oh, we know that. We
breathing.
know that feeling.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Chris and I know that feeling.
It
Yeah.
tastes really good, but it burned
Did-
so bad because I kept
did-
just.
Rest in peace, your asshole.
Did we talk about that on the first episode or on the test one?
Shit.
I don't know. I wasn't there for the test one.
Fuck
I
it.
don't remember us bringing it up in the first one.
I don't
Yeah, we'll talk about our spicy story.
All right, then we'll do that real quick. But
Yeah.
So I just start stuffing it in my mouth. I was like, all right, I have the cereal. Took like a few bites and screw it. I have like 6 spoons left. I just shoved it all in my mouth and ate it, and it burned so much. It tasted great.
And then you spilled the milk on your next project.
Then I devoured. No, just spilled. If I spilled the milk, I would have licked it off. I devoured it. There was not a drop left of milk in that bowl.
Lady just walks in and you're licking the picture and you're like, I can explain.
There was some milk. My mouth is on fire, but it was really bad. And then today I was at work, and I worked at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I'm just imagining like that image right now because like it looked like you're on drugs because your lips were probably like bright red.
No, they
your
weren't. They
eyes
weren't
are
bright
probably
red.
watering,
They
and you're just licking a picture.
What it was like, I think my eyes were a bit watery and reddish. My lips were slightly they felt like slightly swollen.
Mm-hmm.
From the spice. They weren't bright red or anything like that. But yeah, so there's that. It's really good. Highly recommend it. Awesome place. The tacos weren't spicy, but the beans were. That was the only thing that was spicy. And then there's some really good salsa too. But I do that. Had that bowl of cereal. Went to work this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning at Publix, and
You had 3 tacos, beans, and rice and cereal.
Yeah.
How did you not explode?
Hold on, we're getting there.
As I said, rest in peace, your asshole.
So I worked. I was like, all right, cool. I'm off to work. Whatever. Traffic kind of sucks because people are stupid sometimes. Also school. But that was fine. And then I'm there. About an hour passes. All right, cool. Hey, I have to go to the bathroom. All right, go to the bathroom. Nah, you don't got shit. You got puke. Oh, okay. Start puking. Okay, now you got shit though. Now you really got shit. Okay. But you kind of feel that puking feeling coming back up. I was like, it's one of these days now.
So everybody just didn't know what you had a number 4.
It had all of the above. And thing is, it was really I don't know what is wrong with me right now. If it was like maybe the pork was somehow not fully cooked, or if it's
I think it's the beans.
the
with
beans
the milk.
Because the thing is, like Bradley said, rest in peace, my asshole, because that thing burns.
I mean,
but
as we established last episode, it's hard to fuck up rice and beans. It's probably the pork belly.
no, but the beans were spicy, so I'm thinking like maybe all of that mixed together just didn't do me good. But
I think the
Okay.
spices
Like-
and the milk is what messed you up.
it could have been that too, because like I'll go shit, that burns. I go puke, it doesn't. It's like normal
So,
puking. So I'm
important
very
question.
confused on what it could be. What's up?
Important question. What cereal was it?
Frosted Flakes with
Solid
almond
choice.
milk.
Okay.
I
Oh
like
man, that
almond
almond though, that's what fucked you up right there.
Not
Yeah.
almond milk.
That milk is thick.
It's great.
Like thick with a K or two
Extra
C's?
thick.
That's
You gotta
like
have
thick
double
with
C.
I'm a regular
Double C.
person. I get, a good old chocolate milk from a cow.
Do you fucking believe that what was it like? I think it was 60% of people in the U.S. actually believed that
Chocolate
chocolate
milk?
milk
Brown
comes from a
cows
brown
make-
cow.
I don't. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that statistic is wrong.
I'm really hoping so too, but at the same time, I could believe it, and
Hmm.
I fucking hate
I
that.
wouldn't be surprised.
There are some people who legitimately think that, like, when we celebrate the 4th of July, they think it's like, let's use this year as an example. It's the 2018th birthday of America. There are people who legitimately think that.
And it's not.
There are people that think that's like the birthday of the Earth. It's like oh, the Earth is 2018 years old.
Oh man.
I forgot that people are stupid.
It's like the Earth is like
I mean, someone will also
quite
think
a
they're
couple
flat.
millions.
you're a little off with your
Numbers.
years. I had like I had like 10 more
1,000?
zeros, and you might be somewhere around there. But yeah, so that's been going on today. I had Pepto-Bismol already like twice today. And I feel
upset
better.
Stomach indigestion.
It's
I
not
don't think-
great.
I don't think we had it that bad, Bradley. Like we had it like in the moment, but afterwards, like we were fine.
Thing is, this wasn't
Yeah,
in the moment.
afterwards, it wasn't horrible.
This was a few hours after, and then I spent, I think it was like 20, almost 30 minutes in the bathroom the first time, and I came back. The other manager I was with and the person that was with me for that 6 a.m. didn't even notice I was gone for that long. I was like, okay, go back again, and it's like, all right, well now I'm in there for like another 15, 20 minutes. Go back to work and we try this again. All right, third time, and then as I tell him, like, yo, would you be willing to like swap your shifts? Like, you'll stay here till 2:30 or at least 1:30 till the other person comes in. I'll leave like at 11 or something because I'm dying and I feel like shit. And then they start telling me like, oh well, maybe give me 2 seconds. I go to the bathroom. I'm in there for around 40. I want to say almost 40 minutes, like 30 to 40 minutes.
Wow.
And then he comes and knocks like, hey, you okay? Or did you pass out or anything like that?
Just not.
And all I'm able to say, because as you do, I'm in the middle of like puking. It's like, I think I'll take that as you're still alive. Call the store, and we'll pick up and just let us know if you need anything in case like something runs out or anything like that in there. Okay? All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, you have my number. Just text me. It's fine. I'll bring you to the bathroom. Like, all right.
Yeah, so then I woke up at like 9:30 because I had the phone call with the manager for the store I'm working in now. And then I set the light for the bathroom and I was like, oh my gosh, Mario, let the bathroom light on, whatever. So then I go to open the door and he's sitting in there and he gives me that face of like dying inside and I was like, what happened? He's like, tacos no good.
I'm down to get those tacos again.
Those tacos were fucking great.
They were really good. I just won't eat all the beans in one shot like that.
And drink milk after.
I'll probably still drink the milk after. I just won't eat all the beans in one shot like that.
I love how you didn't just drink the milk. You were like, oh man, I need to.
Yeah.
You went in for the Frosted Flakes as well.
Yeah. We have Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops, and I told you like do half and half. Nah, fuck it, just surprise me. And then she just got me Frosted Flakes.
Smart choice.
Is that actually good?
What, half and half?
I've never done half and half Fruit Loops and
It's
Frosted
really
Flakes
good.
before.
It is good, and then if you have almond milk, it tastes even better because I don't know why Fruit Loops and almond milk taste really good together, and then with the Frosted Flakes, it's really really good. It has extra crunch to it. I also really like what was it? Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Honey Bunches of Oats are good together. But it has to be regular Honey Bunches of Oats. Regular Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds and stuff, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch are really good together. And so are Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Fruit Loops.
How are you not ginormous?
I don't know.
I know, right?
I mean, he is like what, 6 feet?
I know he's like tall, but like how is he not like, girth?
Wide.
Why? Thick?
Yeah, thick.
Oh,
with
actually,
3 Ks.
with 3 Ks.
It's 2 C's, no K.
I'm in the 2 C currently. Chris talking about triple K though.
Yeah, I'm talking about him.
Quadruple K.
Quadruple K.
Yeah,
Wow.
quadruple K.
Let's not go with.
Quadruple K is like 400 pounds, all right?
Yeah, but triple K is a bad K.
Extra.
Triple K is like the end of housing type of K.
Do you want to
Actually,
tell that story, Bradley?
yeah, do it.
Sure,
Actually,
I'll tell the
wait.
story.
One more side note.
Yeah, sure.
Cinnamon toast crunch and
Taste you can see.
and honey.
Honey bunch of oats.
No,
What the fuck? Is it
the what's the cereal that has a mascot of a bee? Honey Nut Cheerios.
Cheerios?
Yeah,
Honey Nut
Cheerios.
Cheerios and cinnamon toast crunch are really good mixed together as well.
Huh.
All right, there you have it.
Add bananas, top.
Well, lady, can you confirm?
No.
She did. No.
She just looks at the monstrosity you made and is like, "What is this?"
I make some really weird foods. I make cinnamon pork chops a lot before, and they're really good.
And then that's why he's dying in the bathroom sometimes.
Nah, they're really good. I had no stomach issues when I ate those.
Rest in peace, your asshole.
We should buy cinnamon.
I have no
Oh,
stomach
gosh.
issues. Asterisk.
Pork chops.
All right.
So yeah, our spy story.
Your spice story.
It was
You King Spice Girls.
it was me, Gerald, and Chris. You know, we just decided after 6 a.m. shift, right?
Yeah, it was after 6 a.m.
We decided to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, get some wings. I was really feeling the loaded mac and cheese. Oh god, those things are so good.
They're
And then we
real
saw
good.
the menu that they had ghost peppers. We were like, yo, let's do it. Let's all get ghost peppers.
Because we
Ghost
we
pepper.
love spicy food.
Yes.
You are
fucking.
freaking
You will
terrible.
love it here.
So we say we we asked for a boneless because you know.
You two got wings and I got a burger.
Chris got burger.
Yeah.
So we got ours, I think, on the chicken. We got our
Yeah.
sauce on the chicken, and then you got a sauce on the side, right?
Yes. I believe so. Yes. Because I
So
wanted
you-
to dip it. Yeah.
Yeah. You wanted to dip it. So we're sitting there. We take one bite. We're like, okay, not bad. And we keep going through the motions. I think we had like a medium piece, so that's like what 10 pieces. In
You
there?
guys had 10 pieces each.
Yeah, 10 pieces each.
Jeez.
By the time we get to like the third one, all hell broke loose.
Like,
I'm
as
telling
in
you,
you're
our
in the
nervous
bathroom type of
systems-
hell? Oh.
Our nervous
nervous
system's like
system was
shut
just
down.
Freaking the
God.
fuck
Shit.
out. It said, we're in a cold area, but I'm gonna make you hot. Then I'm gonna make you cold, and we're gonna make you hot. I'm like, why the fuck are we shivering right now?
We were in the booth just shivering.
You
Like
guys were
it was like
crying,
20 below
God.
outside.
That's
Like our
hilarious.
bodies didn't know what to do at all. But we kept
It-
going.
Yeah, we kept going.
That happened to me when I had food poisoning. Like I felt hot, but I was shivering, and then I felt cold, and I was like sweating, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not okay.
Yeah, you were cramming up.
We were not okay. We just kept going.
Oh,
Though.
we just kept going. We were clearly aware of what we were doing.
Yeah, Gerald was the one who bitched out.
He said, yeah. Gerald was like, nah, can't do anymore. I quit. So then I
Yeah.
decided I'm gonna take the rest of his chicken.
Oh my god.
And then the
That was
very
amazing.
last bite of my burger, I just dunked the entire thing, just smothered it in it.
You
Oh my
like literally
God.
opened your bun and dumped the rest of the sauce in there.
Yeah.
We go back into our we walked back into Target, and then one of the associates were like, wow, you guys reek hot sauce. I can smell it coming off of you. We're like, yeah, we don't feel too good.
Yeah, we could barely walk. I'm not gonna lie. I could
Yeah.
barely walk.
You guys are terrible.
I couldn't breathe. Every time I breathed in, my mouth burned.
Yeah.
So like our experience was bad, like in the moment, but afterwards we were fine. Unlike yours, where you were okay in the moment and then you died.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not great.
I will tell you though, later that day the assholes were burning.
Mine
That's
was
for
fine.
sure.
I think I was
Yeah.
actually pretty good.
I don't know. I don't know why yours was. I think it's because afterwards I ate Jared's last one when I got
Mhm.
home, and I'm just like, yeah, I gotta.
Oh yeah, you kept going. No,
I kept going. That shit burned.
definitely though. Like since like it was really hard to get rid of like all the oil on our fingers and stuff like that. It definitely reignites when you expose it to water.
Yeah,
That was fun.
Yeah. Also, best thing to use to get that off is dishwashing soap.
Or milk.
Sure, that works too to get it off your hands.
No, I'm kidding.
Wa-
I'm not
yeah,
doing
wash
that.
your
I ain't doing that.
It's a bit more expensive, but okay. You do you.
Yeah, so that was our story, and that was an experience. I would say, if you like spicy food, try it once. Just don't go ham on it like we did.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah,
don't
no,
do that.
I don't want.
Don't get it
ghost
on the
pepper,
chicken. Get it on the side.
Cause
Yeah,
I like
get it on the side.
I like spicy food. I don't want to be dying. when I eat it though. I like to have the taste and the
I just want
tingles.
like a nice kick, but I still want to taste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want the tingles.
You know? Exactly. The
Yeah,
tingle's
but
fine.
something that has a nice kick for sure is those burritos from El Rancho. Oh, that habanero has a nice kick.
You should come back down so I have an excuse to go eat it.
You guys should both come up so you guys can get some real good tacos that are spicy.
And one day.
Ooh,
Above all the
They'll be
rest.
here next year for RTX and stuff.
When is it? Is it still in August
July.
again?
July.
July.
July, yeah.
July or August?
because they swap back and forth. I forgot why they swapped it to August.
It was because there was like another important convention around that same weekend, and it's
Oh,
like
okay.
people had to decide.
Yeah, they didn't want to take away from it. That's why.
Nah.
We were at the Ask the CEO panel, and Matt Hullum was like, he's like, oh, there's a lot of people here this year. So there was one year that I only had one person in here because I was competing against Achievement Hunter, and it's like nobody showed up for my panel. Obviously, it's like damn.
Yeah, dude, literally the Achievement Hunter panel RTX. Normally, the line there were enough people with a line wrapped around the convention center, but when you got towards the entrance for it, it was a damn mosh pit because people were just trying to get in and they had no idea what it was. They're like, "Oh wait, what's this? Oh, it's Achievement Hunter. Let me get in." It's like, "Oh no, you have to make the line," and the line literally wrapped around the convention. And I was like, "Jesus, this is insane."
Mm-hmm.
I wish I got in there to go see it.
If I was Matt Holm during that time period where only one person showed up, I'd been like, "So do you want a job?"
Like, I'll hire you.
Do you have a resume on you? Let's have a chat.
This is
turn it to
actually
an
now.
interview
This is now just an interview.
Is that what we're gonna do, Chris? Like if we have like an Ask the CEO panel for anything, it's like well, there's only one person here. All right, let's talk about your possibilities for working for us.
Wait,
Now
actually,
for me,
look
it'd
at
be
that
like,
resume.
I'd just be like, "So y'all eat ass?" Or
What a great CEO Chris is.
Fucking Bradley was supposed to be the one taking the reins for the most part, and then, like I said, he dumped it on me.
Do you really want Bradley in charge?
I mean, not anymore, obviously, but
Do
you
you
know.
want to build a snowman?
Speaking of which, I need to text my artist real quick.
About snowman?
Totally professional.
About
Totally
snowmen.
professional. Fucking, I'll text her later because I need an update on one of her pieces.
Bradley,
Anyway,
if you didn't notice, I think you muted yourself.
I think Bradley's like talking to someone.
I think so too, but I'm just saying,
Mhm.
letting him know because I think there was one point when we were
he's
playing
typing?
Xbox and
He said yeah.
and he muted himself and he was having a good conversation with himself and wondering why I wasn't talking back.
You are actually mad at him for no reason.
I was like, Bradley, and he would be answering me. I just couldn't hear him. Like, all right, fuck you, Bradley.
So
I actually did the same thing during the stream recently where I was streaming and I went a good half hour with my mic muted and then realized
oh my god.
I was like, motherfucker, I was talking, telling all these stories and shit, and not a single thing came out. I was really annoyed.
No one in the chat said, "Hey, your mic is muted, asshole."
Actually, yes. Thankfully,
Were you
my
looking-
friend Ariel
Mm-hmm.
was there, and he said the video and everything looks good and everything. No audio though. I was like, what? Ah, god damn it. So it wasn't for him.
We
that
are
probably got on.
amazing. We are amazing at technical issues.
Yeah.
Oh man, I uploaded a video with no audio. Oh man, I uploaded this video, didn't push it public.
We are so professional.
So professional. Hey man, I'm just gonna leave in the middle of this podcast to go and pick up my sister now.
So responsible, guys.
Of course. So the only topic that I actually literally wanted to talk about, which is about high schools for whatever reason, and just because like I would have never met any of you assholes if we didn't work at Walmart. So I actually don't know anything about what you did after, like before you came there, I guess. And I've had some funny stories that I wanted to tell, like how my school started 2 riots. That was fun.
I want to hear about this because
me
you
too.
mentioned this, and I want to know what the hell this means.
How and why.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it was during 11th grade. No, actually it was during senior year. So it was even worse. So it was during senior year, where like obviously no one gave a fuck because it's senior year.
Yeah.
And it was during a time period where I guess something was going on politically where teachers were going to get paid something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I don't know what it was. But it was something. And I Oh yeah, I remember now. So they're going to get paid in the state of Florida. I knew they're going to get paid based on the performance of students, not necessarily like whatever the
Like
fuck
a
Yeah,
their
salary?
I
system is.
remember that.
Yeah. So the teachers were organizing the students in a
What year was
way
this? I don't remember
to
this.
yeah to kind of like protest this new bill passing, but obviously it went horribly wrong. So the moment they took us outside of our classes to roam the school to protest, we started to get rowdy as fuck,
As high
As
schoolers do.
yeah.
as high schoolers do. So the first riot was actually on the football field where something happened and it turned into a giant mosh pit where people were just beating the shit out of each other.
Oh God.
The second one was the real fun one when they were trying to funnel us back into classrooms and a bunch of people started to set the staircases on fire.
Which I want to understand, how did that happen? Did they just like put out a Molotov, or were they just having lighters and they're just like
I
lighter and
mean,
hand sanitizer down the stairs?
you know it's high school, so everyone has a lighter.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering,
For
how are they setting them on fire? Like, were they
I believe
paper?
from what I saw, the people were like literally like grabbing stacks of notebooks and just throwing them on fire.
Oh
Oh
God.
And
God.
then of course one thing led to another. So the riots were pretty fun. The only defense that these teachers had was to take away prom, but I didn't care. So I didn't I
Tough
didn't
shit for
I
whoever
was
wanted
Wait,
to
like
go
were
to
you
prom.
were you in the
exactly.
riots?
No, I wasn't,
Oh.
but it was better than going to Spanish class.
You sound so disappointed by
Yeah,
it.
I wanted to see because I'm not used to Chris being fucking crazy and joining in with the masses of craziness.
No, of
That's
course
my
not.
job.
But like it was either like continue to disobey and just kind of walk around with your friends as people yell at you and you don't care,
That is something I
or
would do.
B,
Yeah.
go back to Spanish class.
Fuck Spanish class.
And this is why I don't know Spanish.
Because of those two riots.
See, my excuse was I already know Spanish. Fuck Spanish class, and I never fucking went.
So, I mean, no one really got injured per se, but it was a full-blown riot because people
define
were.
per se, like only half burned, or
I don't think anyone had to go to the hospital.
okay, urgent cares maybe, hospital is clear.
Hmm.
Sounds good.
But like it was pretty much full on riot because like people were just going batshit crazy, and they were they had to lock the doors so no one could actually escape.
That's hilarious.
You know,
Damn.
and it got to the point where people were pushing up against the doors trying to break out.
Oh God.
And I don't know if you guys have ever seen the high school that I went to. I don't care.
No.
I'll drop the name. I went to Sunset.
Mm.
Sunset looks like a prison.
Yeah,
Damn.
actually I have seen it.
Yeah, it has no windows. It's just a giant yellow like building
I don't think I've
with
ever seen it.
it has no windows because it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a hurricane shelter.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So no windows at all. Just this giant yellow looking thing in the middle of whatever the fuck neighborhood it's in.
Yellow?
All right,
That's all
Bradley.
Bradley heard. Yellow.
Bradley, were you-
Yellow?
Yeah, Bradley, the yellow submarine. How about the Beatles?
Did you hear? Were you listening at all, Bradley?
Yeah, I was listening, and I was also trying to listen to my
Mhm.
my what would you call him?
Your brother?
No. Do you know how you
Your
call your
father?
mother you know how you call your mother your birth giver?
Oh,
What would you call my father?
I
semen
was
donor?
Birth starter.
the motherfucker.
Oh, I was gonna well, yeah, that too, or the semen donor, I guess.
Semen donor.
Sperm starter too.
So you're talking to your father figure. Got it.
Yeah, and he was giving me a lot of issues with the fact that I'm leaving for Orlando tomorrow to take my younger brother to go to do some audition at UF.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Why would he give you issues?
Because he's like, I don't know, car things. He's like, oh, your car's old. None of the parts work. And I'm like, what? Do you see me not? Do you not see me drive from school to like home to work to home? Does my
No, my
car
dad does
make
the
like
same
rattling
thing.
noises?
My dad does the same thing.
And then the last minute he wants to tell me, oh, I was gonna pay for the rental car. And I'm like, yeah, but when you first brought it up to me, you said go get a rental car.
I thought you were about to say when you first brought it up to me, you said go fuck yourself.
That could happen.
See, that's me as a dad right there. Pretty sure.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm 100% sure.
Hey, Dad, can I get a PS5? No, but you can go fuck yourself too.
That is legitimately my dad, but my dad would be very polite
I
about
could just
it.
imagine. No, yeah, your dad's pretty polite. But
My
I
dad
could
doesn't
just,
curse.
Yeah, I could just imagine Chris's kids show up at my house and they're like, yeah, my dad won't give me a PS4. I'd be like, yeah, I know he's a dick.
Yeah, no, your dad's an asshole.
Yeah, no, my dad would be like.
And I'll shed a single Native American tear. Yeah.
my dad
So, yeah.
would not. Oh, he would be nice enough to actually like pay for that stuff. But if he was
So,
like no, I'd be like
ab-
nah.
About this prison school, Chris. This
Yeah,
riot?
so-
No, that's an anime. Prison School is an anime, Bradley. We're not talking
And I-
about. We're not
and
talking
I
about the
look-
anime right now.
about the anime that you lived in that required teachers to lock everybody inside the school.
I mean, look, they had a reason
That's
we
actually
were
pretty spot on with the
rioting.
anime.
There's a difference. We were rioting.
So
You know,
Again,
I wasn't
Chris,
pushing
I
against.
think you lived in a live action version of the anime Prison School.
Yeah, I was actually the mastermind, just like directing everyone.
Ooh.
But no, I wasn't. I was just there with my friends, just chilling.
I'm the real
while,
life.
while all of the other kids were pushing up against the doors, trying to break free and run into the streets.
Wow.
You
For
know.
what reason exactly? Like what happened that caused the riot to get out of
Okay,
hand?
so during this time period, I don't know if you heard it, but during this time period, it was when Florida was trying to pass this legislation where they were going to pay teachers based on student performance instead of like whatever the hell they're paid as before. I don't know. Salary, I guess. And of course, no one cares in high school, so that was
True.
going to be a huge dip in their money.
pay.
They
And
don't
their
get paid
pay.
shit to begin with.
For real.
So what? Yeah. So what they were doing was they were trying to organize the students to protest on their behalf. So they got
they got enraged hormone teenagers to.
Oh yeah, it was stupid as hell. So
Quote
what they
unquote
did was
protest.
someone pulled the fire alarm to get us all out of our classrooms, and then they herded us. And the first time they did this, they herded us into the football field, and there was like a helicopter, flying by from the news, I guess, and we were supposed to be like, or rioting, or not rioting, but like just like protesting
Pay
on
the
their
teachers.
behalf.
Pay the teachers.
Exactly, but then it turned into a full-on mosh pit. And in that first one, something happened in the middle of it, and then it escalated into a giant fist fight. And I was on the outskirts with my friends, but you just see like if I don't know, I'm pretty sure they never like posted it or whatever, but if you could find that video, you can probably just see like a cascading effect of people just beating the shit out of each other, flying from the center, and then just working its way across the entire mosh pit. Wow. So that was the first time, and they threatened to take away prom. I didn't care. And then the second time they did it, and I forget where we were going, but immediately when we got out of the classrooms, we didn't go where they wanted us to go, and people just started going anywhere they wanted. And some people decided to go to the staircases. There was 4 of them, and started to light them on fire.
Wow, light staircases on fire. Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
And then people started to get even more rowdy because of all the smoke, and they wanted to get the hell out because there's no windows in our school.
That really is a prison.
Yeah, there's no windows in our school because it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be a hurricane shelter, so they didn't have windows. But obviously, it's filling with smoke, and people want to get the hell out. But obviously, if they let us out, we're not coming back.
That's so depressing.
I know.
Sounds terrible.
So that was fun.
I'm talking about the windows.
So how was your school?
I'm actually disappointed because I always tried to get into mosh pits when I was in high school. There weren't really any mosh pits in my school. Like once in the cafeteria, but in middle school, I would always just run straight into the mosh pit, and people would always make like a small outer circle around me because I was a good head above everybody else. Like literally, there would be everybody's heads, and my head would be popping up over everybody else's head.
You're way too big for high schoolers.
Yeah, because you're fucking ginormous.
Oh, this is middle school.
This is middle
You're
school.
fucking humongous.
This was like me in I think 7th and 8th grade where this happened. Like no, dude, I was fucking terrifying to everybody in middle school. Actually, I was walking out of the cafeteria after lunch, and I'm just talking to my friend, whatever. At that point, I had really long curly hair as I do now, except I wouldn't maintain it in any way whatsoever. So it would fall in front of my face. So from my nose up, all you see is my dark hair. You don't see my eyes, nothing. It was also
I'd be
a
friends with
really easy way to cheat and fall asleep in class because you just can't see my eyes. So use it to my advantage. But I was walking out talking to a friend
are
of
you
mine.
though? You're like 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard.
You just up the height every time we talk about this.
You just keep like
Yeah,
upping it,
he's like 12 feet,
over-exaggerating
right?
it, and then someone's gonna meet me. It's like, I thought you'd be taller. It's like, you know what? I wish I was. I wish I passed Shaq's height already.
Nah, I'm okay.
That was always my goal as a little kid. I wanted to pass Shaq in height.
You're
but,
okay.
Nah, I need to grow a little bit more. I'll drink some
Yeah,
more
but
milk and
people just don't realize that Mario's a 15-foot gentle giant.
Yeah,
He's fine.
Basically.
A
But yeah,
very
so I was
gentle.
walking. This girl, just some random girl. I think she was even a grade above me. I think I was in 7th grade. She was in 8th. And she just turned, saw me, and threw herself to the floor, having the loudest shriek as if I was coming at her with a knife. Like, as if I was in the process of trying to murder her. She threw herself on the floor screaming. And I'm just there talking to my friend, like, what?
Is she okay?
Okay, you good? You alright? Everything fine? And she's there like screaming. So like, alright, I'm walking away. I didn't do shit.
My question is, your first reaction is to drop on the floor and scream?
She threw herself and screamed because apparently she just turned to me and I scared the shit out of her while walking next to her and talking to my friend.
And that woman was Leydi.
that's how I wooed her.
Yeah.
With your height.
Penny levels dropped.
You turned around and like she was like at dick level, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so that happened. And then yeah, there's always like a little outer area when I was ever in a mosh pit because no one ever, and I always tried to like force into it. Like, alright, cool, I'm just gonna grab somebody. I grab them, they instantly just run away and jump somewhere else. Like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna walk out the mosh pit, and they're always like,
I just want to mosh.
Yeah.
Why are you running?
Now I have more chance of being a mosh pit when I actually go to concerts and stuff, and those are really fun.
Yeah, because everybody's as tall as you now.
Somewhat.
Most.
I accidentally elbowed somebody in the face one of the last times I was in a mosh pit.
That's how you say hi.
No, dude, it was really funny.
okay,
I think it was Lincoln Park. Yes, it was Lincoln Park with 30 Seconds to Mars and
Nice.
AFI. I think it was what they're called. I didn't really care for AFI. I wasn't paying attention to them. 30 Seconds to Mars was cool and Lincoln Park was awesome. They're great. But we were moshing and I was with my friend and we were just going bumping into each other. And we did like the one that you jump and you just like bounce off each other. You don't really actually punch because we're civilized at rock concerts for the most part. But it was a little bit rainy and there was some mud. So me and this guy looked at each other and we were just eyeing each other down. And then we just stopped and started running at each other. Like full sprint, going at it, getting our shoulders ready to bounce off each other really hard. And he slipped on the mud. His face went straight into my elbow.
Oh my god.
And yeah, it was. I couldn't tell if either I broke his nose or if my elbow went into one of his eye sockets.
Okay.
But he went just straight. He hit it, went down. I helped him up, and he's like, "It's all good. I don't get myself a beer. You want one?" It's like, "I'm good." And all right, cool. He just walked away, and then he got, I guess, to his group of friends, and he just collapsed like on his ass and just laid there. I was like, "All right." I was like, "I'm gonna step out of this for right now."
He's like, "I'm done."
Basically, that is a very adequate description of the mosh pit.
I'm on a mosh pit.
Yeah, it was really fun. There was a guy who was being an asshole. He like uppercut some girl there. And then the whole mosh pit turned against him and wall of death them. He did a full backflip and fell into the mud after.
I mean,
he deserved it.
Yeah,
he definitely deserved it.
Like the key
you
to a
must
mosh
have some
pit.
kind of hate to uppercut a girl. You have to
I
put
don't
some
know.
thought
I don't know what
into
was
that.
up with him. He started out really cool and then he just went to start like actually hitting people and then he
You're not supposed to do that. The key to a mosh pit is like you guys are having fun. You're not actually hurt each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
And then he also tried to get I went with a small group of friends and one of my close friends, his sister also came, who she's really cool and everything. He tried to grab her and like pull her in, and he kept like tugging on her to go. It took my uncle and me to grab him, throw him onto the floor so he can actually stop. like tugging on her to get her into the mosh pit because she didn't want to be in it. And that's when,
Mhm.
as he was getting up, is when my friend got everybody else to do the wall of death and just charge at him, and then he backflipped down in the mud. They dragged him over to his group of people. My friend ended up having a cigarette with him because my friend does that, and my friend has been several fights at concerts actually, and always ends up with a cigarette with most of them.
All right then.
He sent like 3 of them to the
Just
ER once.
Opens his hand. Oh my god, I got a cigarette.
That's how you make friends at mosh pits.
It really is. Like, him in a mosh pit, there's almost a guarantee a fight's gonna happen with him.
I mean, that's kind of the nature of it, but it's kind of like fun fighting.
Yeah, no, this
not
is not like fun. No, I don't mean like fun fighting. Like, there was that one where he sent like 3 people to the ER and had a cigarette with the other 2 that were fine from that group.
all right.
One where he literally grabbed a guy who's even taller than me, but had a good foot, grabbed him and headbutted him down.
Wow, he headbutted someone who's 18 feet. Damn.
Basically, like, he grabbed his face, jumped, and headbutted the guy down to the floor.
He might be Super Mario.
And and let me see, what was the other one? Actually, I think there's a country I've been with him so far. Yeah, I didn't
guys
see a
have
guy
seen
try to
that-
fight someone old.
You guys have seen that that Bowsette meme, right?
Yeah, I
What's
have.
going
Oh
on?
my god.
I have.
I
my
haven't
favorite-
seen it, but I've
It's
seen
hilarious.
someone do
I
like.
My
got on
favorite-
Twitter, and that's literally my entire fucking feed.
My favorite post about that was someone said, the nature of the internet in 2018. I didn't even know who she was, but I saw her naked.
Yeah, dude. The first picture I saw of Bowsette, it was like, oh, okay, what is this? It looks like, is that Peach wearing like a collar and horns? What is that? I opened to see the actual picture. Okay, cool. It's naked Peach as Bowser, I guess.
Hmm
It's
I don't know
Bowser
why.
and Peach
I
together.
know what it is now. But I mean, I think the
Yeah.
first time I was like, why is he naked?
Before I even knew who she was, I saw her naked.
That's okay. It's like 2017 was, why does Mario have nipples and no nipples?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh,
the
yeah.
debate.
When they showed up with that, what was it? I think it was like in a poster or something.
It was like some, I can't remember if it was a poster or what, but
It was a
something
poster
had-
for Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they
Yeah,
had
'cause
no
it was-
nipples in one, and then the
Oh.
other, then they made him with nipples. They put, why does he have nipples now? But the lore, the continuity, because he had nipples before, and then it's oh, that's the whole thing.
That was so funny.
It was
If a
weird.
guy were
It
to
was
shave
really
off
funny.
their nipple, would it be okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Don't do that.
We really don't need them.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I know we don't.
So,
But like, if I were to like get like a sand grinder and just like went to town,
that'll hurt.
Ooh,
But yeah, you can do it.
Probably be in
You have,
pain.
okay,
How-
you have a lot of nerves in your nipples, so that's gonna hurt by a lot.
I know it's gonna
That's
hurt.
fine. Just
but,
pierce
like,
it off.
What would you look
Pierce your
like?
nipple off.
Pierce your
No,
nipple.
grab some giant nail clippers and just clip. You're good.
God, don't do that.
But like, since it's part of like human anatomy, you know, would a guy still look weird without them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
Alright.
look weird because you haven't seen somebody.
Did you ever
with
see
that,
Kyle
but-
XY? Where the
I actually have a friend who has one nipple. Actually,
I have a friend that has 4.
Is it in the middle?
no, it's like on the side. It's just
He's a
where the
he's
other
a
nipple
he's a
should
nipple
be, not
crops.
there.
Oh, you drop your earbud.
Drop my earbud.
Oh, you dropped the earbud.
All right, so
Yeah.
going back to schools for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I wish my school was like that.
Oh my god.
Do you guys have food fights at school?
Was I the only one with
Yeah.
like a crazy school?
For my senior year at my high school, they brought sand into like all the floors. So I think it was like a 4-story school, 3 or 4 story, I can't remember. But they
Mhm.
threw sand all over the floor, and then someone tried to actually get a bison, a legit bison. It's like, that's not really. I don't think. No, just plain simple no. And then what they did instead. They tried to get a cow covered with like paper mache material that make it look like a bison into the school.
Why?
Just because our school's mascot was a bison.
Okay.
It was real
That's just-
dumb.
Wow, that would not have worked at my school.
The sand was the only thing that worked. That, and we had I think they set off a few smoke bombs, and they like the shaving cream stuff, and that's about it. We had food
Well, the
fights,
shaving
though.
cream stuff was fun.
Yeah, that's the standard.
Man, I went
Yeah,
down
that's
to a really
standard.
calm school.
That's just graduation etiquette at that point. The shaving cream thing.
Yeah,
The what? What do you do with the shaving cream?
you explode it.
Yeah, you
I throw it
exploded.
around
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah. Think of a foam party, but with shaving cream, and at school.
Yeah, that was like the norm during middle school for me.
Yeah, they banned backpacks for like the last 2 weeks. I think
Yeah,
when I first started school at my high school, it was like 1 week before you can bring backpacks. All right, the next year, all right, it's still a week. All right, my junior year, all right, for the next 2 weeks, last 2 weeks of school, you can't bring any backpacks in because people would start leaving them. People would like bring them a week before, and then they're like, all right, cool, just bring it like 3 weeks before and hide it. And then,
Yeah, of course. Like that's the whole. Like you would prepare like a month in advance of that.
yeah, it ended up being like now it's like I think a month and a half before school, and you can't bring backpacks.
Jesus.
And or something like that, or you have to carry stuff in your hands, and they still make
Yeah.
you bring like books and stuff. No, you started bringing. You're still responsible for it. It's like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
No,
pretty
yeah,
much.
I'm just not gonna bring it.
mad
Here,
about
fuck,
you do
fuck
that.
you. All of it. My friends would still put like his smoke bombs around the school, and he would put them outside and just like a little cover over it. And they, all right, cool. I'll just set these off later in the day. It's all good.
Lady, how about your school?
I had a pretty calm school.
She had pep rallies.
At pep rallies.
Is that the craziest?
We all.
Bradley, fucking terrible, man.
I just had to.
It's pretty damn
great.
good.
Oh my god. Anyways, no, I had a pretty normal school because I went to
By the way, that should come up when.
No, yeah, it's gonna come up.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm gonna put it in there.
Yeah, because we're just gonna be laughing for no reason. Like,
Well, I meant like this should come up as we were talking about it
Ah.
before, and then maybe come back up again.
No, but weirdo. No, I went to a really normal school because I went to a charter school for like very smart kids. So pretty
Mhm.
much it's just a bunch of smart ass kids. going to
nah,
school.
the smart kids are the freaks.
Oh
No,
yeah.
those are the Christian ones.
Those do.
Yeah, those Christian
Oh,
schools
yeah.
are fucking crazy.
They always have daddy issues for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Really, you
Brad.
don't say.
The craziest thing, we were gonna have a beach day for our senior year. Like we have like a day where we could plan whatever we wanted. So we were gonna have a beach day. We are gonna bring in sand and like a kiddie pools and whatever. But the year before, someone had been caught sucking dick.
I forgot. Yeah.
And it got canceled. So that didn't work out very well.
Yeah, that happened in
They
my
got-
school too.
How does wait what?
How does one get caught?
No, not even that.
They were in the
Because they
bathroom?
no, she was out in the field like in a corner,
Out in
like
the
very
field?
yeah in the like we were on the field and she was like in a far corner, sucking this guy's dick and there was like butt bags around, but you could see obviously what she was doing because of the way her head was and his lap. And someone posted it on Twitter and I obviously got back to some people and they canceled.
The only thing we did on the field aside from PE stuff was like photosynthesize a little bit. Like we would, me and an exchange student, we just sit there and we would photosynthesize. We just stay there and just scream photosynthesis, and that'd be okay. That's just the only thing we did like on the field.
Wow.
But there
No,
were
that's
two,
probably his
two people in my
secret as to
high
why he
school
got so tall.
Yeah, there were people in my high school that were caught sucking dick in the bathroom. There were two guys.
Oh, everybody
and
used to do that. That's
no, the thing is, there were two guys and they got caught. By
Two guys?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the reason why it was really bad.
Oh man, scandalous.
scam.
Very.
Ooh.
Dude, it was a whole thing. They both left the school immediately.
We had a friend that everybody fucking knew the kid was gay, and then one day he came out with like this giant like poster thing, like he was hanging it around his neck, and it says it's like I'm coming out as gay, blah blah, and we just looked at him, we're like, we know.
Yo, we know that.
Oh yeah,
You know,
we know.
Alright, do you have anything else that's new on the poster?
So do you have something new? And it's like we
You
knew
guys just
before
looked
you
at
even said
him.
it.
Yeah. No, you guys were like, yeah, we knew before you.
Yeah.
Before you did.
Yeah,
Good for him though.
yeah.
Good for him. He still came out.
My school was pretty calm. I found that I was bi. That was pretty much it. That's the epitome of my high school years.
Wow.
I found out like 5 months before graduation. That was it.
It's like, yo, oh my god, I like girls. Cool. Like both. Wow.
I refer to you to the picture that Bradley posted.
Wow, all your schools sounded pretty. I don't know.
That was
we
fine.
had something happen, but this was like after graduation, where we had a kid. I'm not gonna say names, but
Mm-hmm.
we had a kid that went to our school that he would because my school was a middle school and a high school.
Oh, I know.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So this kid, he would always hang out with middle school girls, and we would always tell him, be like, dude, you should probably not be hanging out with middle school girls because you're in high school and like
Don't do it.
you're 18 and it's like you shouldn't be hanging out with 13-year-olds and stuff like that, and 12-year-olds is not okay. And apparently, like, he wouldn't care. He'd be like, nah, it doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. So then, like, a couple months after graduation, I think I was still, like, in my first semester of college, it came up on the local news that he had been arrested for raping a middle schooler from our school.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. So that's the end of this episode, and
So we called it.
Yeah.
You guys called it basically.
Literally everybody, like, tweeted at the local news. We're like, oh, we knew this was coming.
oh yeah, we knew that, but no one said anything. But yeah, we knew this.
We knew it was coming. Everybody was like,
Wow.
none of you were surprised. It's like, no. Like, he would always hang out with
No.
middle school girls. Like, we knew it was gonna happen.
Someone just replied "and" with like a question mark.
All right.
... question mark.
Yeah. It was bad.
What about you, Bradley?
Me, school. Yeah, the only time school ever got hectic like that's when things got bad. All this thing where teachers caught sucking dick. That happened to me in
Bradley,
middle
you
school.
cut out. You had a big gap.
Yeah, you
out.
cut.
So
Yeah, I
you,
thought
like,
you guys heard him.
Yeah, no, you're just like, all right. So
I heard
this
nothing.
nothing, and then so that's the only time when
Nothing.
stuff goes bad, and it's like, what?
Okay, well,
No, so on my
basically
end, what I heard was, so this is, and then it be cut, and then he goes, and then that's when a teacher got caught sucking dick, and I'm like, what?
What? I didn't.
No,
even-
I didn't hear that.
Not a teacher. I said middle school is usually when that stuff happened for me. That's when kids got caught sucking dick and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there was one moment. I don't know. We have like dances, I guess, and since it's in the hood, those dances are pretty raunchy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've been
That
to his
middle-
house.
That middle school. Well, let me tell you, those middle schoolers, they were some horny ass kids.
Yeah, my elementary was pretty ghetto.
Yeah, they were some horny ass kids. I actually caught one of the kids dancing with the teacher, and it was like
Whoa, I didn't have
butt
that.
dancing.
All right
But
then.
everybody wanted to do it because that was the middle school teacher with the really big butt. Everybody wanted to do it.
There was
I'm
a
not
teacher
gonna
like
lie.
that. There was a teacher like that in my middle school that actually went to my high school though. She
I
transferred
was
to my
thinking
high school.
myself, hey, I kind of want to do it too, but I was too much of a goody two shoes, so I didn't do it.
Yeah,
Fred-
Bradley is
Fred's too good for the
surprisingly
ghetto.
very well natured.
Bradley's
Yeah,
too good for the
because my
ghetto.
parents.
I'm pretty sure Bradley's the one who put that column in his house.
I probably did. I was like, I want to be just like these other people.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, middle school. I mean, high school. Nobody really ever got caught. I mean, I remember one of my friends saying, "Yo, I just had sex," and I'm like, "Really? Where?" And he was like, "Yo, in the
And
back."
then Akon started playing.
And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Okay, cool." The most things people ever got caught for in high school were like smoking weed.
Yeah, that's normal.
the typical stuff.
Oh man,
The
yesterday
typical stuff.
I got a funny story that I just remembered. Yesterday I was out of my car and I was putting air in my tire because my air tire was low.
Your air tire.
The air in the tire, the air pressure in the tire.
Yeah,
was
the air
wrong.
tire. Yeah.
That thing.
She went to a smart
course.
people school. Okay, don't question her smart people skills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
I
Mouthfuls are
went to
hard.
community college.
You do words good.
I do words good.
Mhm. Yeah, sure.
I'm a writer. Anyways, but yeah, I was out and then like I smelled weed and I was like, what does that smell? But like it would hit me like very few, and then I noticed that the car next to me was on, and I looked inside and the guy was like hotboxing by himself and he was just looking at me and I was like, all right, and I walked away.
You just gave him the head nod.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, do you want to join?
I was like, shit, should I take a hit?
One
I was
of-
like,
one
"This
of-
is-"
Is it legal over there?
Medically,
Where you're
I
at?
think.
Is it legal? Medically, right?
I believe so.
Is it? I don't know about
believe it
Texas.
is.
I don't know about Texas.
I
medical laws.
know that open carry for knives and swords are legal, which I remembered because this guy came into a store with like a big ass Bowie knife on his side, and I was like, oh yeah, I
Nice.
forgot Texas has like open carry for knives and shit. That's pretty cool. Like, oh yeah, they do. It's been for like a year now. I was like, yeah, I forgot. Like, where you from?
So you're telling
I'm from
me I can
Florida.
walk around with a sword on my back?
Yes.
That.
I
Yeah.
read the description for it. It says you can walk with oh my god, what's that big knight sword? The one that you have to hold with two hands.
It's a great sword.
Broadsword?
A claymore?
Claymore and broadsword were both described
Okay.
as you can carry them. I think it's only to a certain size, but you can
gun
carry
blade.
them.
I'm carrying the Buster
You might
sword.
need a gun license for the gun blade, but yes. But this guy just came with the big boy and was like, oh yeah, where are you from? Like, oh, I'm from Florida. Like, oh yeah. Is there like nothing like that over there? Like, yeah, I walk out of my house with a pocket knife and I could be arrested for that if I don't have a license.
Yeah.
Like, what? No, that's fucking terrible.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would never be able to deal with that.
Don't go to money. Don't come down here. Don't come down.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
come
come here. It's
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Backtracking to weed. Did I ever tell you guys a story about my last and horrible time with Mayor Joanna?
What'd you do?
I met two lovely ladies. Their name was Mary and Joanna.
Mary and Joanna, and you know they were horrible. So
I'll
this
let you
was
guess
around
which part of Florida I've met them at.
this was around like I guess the time where a little bit after graduating high school.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we decided to go to a little Halloween party, and I decided let me go to this party's Drake. So I drawn like extra thick eyebrows and whatnot, and my friends are like, okay, let's pregame before we get there. So
Pre-game.
these dudes have like blunts about the size of like 2 fingers put together. They're that thick.
Jeez.
I
Yeah,
thought you were
yeah.
gonna say your
Mario?
dick.
Crap.
I thought you were gonna say your dick for a second.
No, I said the size of Mario.
See, I'm not disclosing that on the internet. People have to guess.
Damn. You guys have thick ass fingers.
I thought you were gonna say
So-
something else.
You know what they say
Yes.
about guys with big fingers.
They can hold a lot of money. So yeah, we go through that, and on top of that, it's a hot box as well. So on top of smoking 2 thick blunts, thick, extra thick, there's hot boxing as well.
Ugh.
I'm partaking, and it gets to the point where my throat's just like, yo, dude, I can't take this no more. And I'm like, come on, man, just keep going. He's like, nope. So every time I inhale, my throat's like closing, and I'm like, stop it. And he's like, nah, man, I don't want it. I just don't want it. I'm like, forget
And
it, whatever.
that's the last time.
And that was the last time I saw
Fucking Chris.
Exactly what I was thinking of.
It's exactly right. It was extra thick.
That it was.
So, yeah, to make matters worse, for some reason I felt like really good, but a little too good to the point where I got really tired really fast. And I was like, okay, I'm getting sleepy, so somebody wake me up. This dude gives me 5-hour energy. The little pink thing. Let me tell you that it's disgusting.
It's disgusting. Yeah,
Not
don't do
5-hour
those.
energy is straight up disgusting. And I'm just like, okay, get some energy. We go inside the party and we just reek. There's like a whole crowd of us, and I'm like, guys, this isn't my first time. I'm still new at this, but like, you need to move because like all of us together, we're just a giant heaping pot of just smelly
A
pot.
literal pot.
of literal pot. We're a giant pot of pot. And they're like, no, man, I'm sure like it goes away. We're outside, dude, the wind. And I'm like, yeah, but we're too close to each other. Move.
How old are you at this point?
I want to say like 18.
Okay, so all right, you guys aren't that.
Purity's still in the
You guys
zone.
should be not that stupid. Got it.
Not
Yeah.
that stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was the rational thinker, apparently. I was
That's
like,
the
let's walk
issue.
around, let's air out. And it was like, no, we're good. So whatever. We get to the party. I start talking with some people. And they're like, oh, you're such a cool guy. And I'm like, well, thank you. And I'm sitting here feeling like complete shit. And I'm like, what are those over there? Like, those are Jello shots. And I'm like, cool, I'll try that too.
Oh
on
God,
top
Ronnie,
of-
no.
On top of being high, drinking 5-hour energy, and then taking Jello shots, I'm sitting there and I'm conversating with people. And people are like, so I see you're Drake. And I'm like, yeah. And like, do you want to sing for us? And I'm like, no. You know, I do that. Literally, immediately after answering that question, I was like, oh, I don't feel too good. Spider-Man dying.
Spider-Man dying.
I'm like, yo, can you come with me to the front? I call one of my friends. I'm like, yo, come on. I'm not feeling. I'm like, okay. So we get to the front yard. I lean on my car, my very first car, and I immediately just start puking. And I'm like, bleh! And I'm like, yeah, this isn't for me.
Oh God, Ronnie.
This is not for me. And they're like, yo, Brad, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, somebody take me home. And they're just like, can you drive? And I'm like, obviously not. Do you not see what that thing is on the floor? That is my puke. I can't drive.
That is my inside bear.
So someone else is driving me home. He's driving my car. I'm just sleeping in my back seat, and I'm like, so this is what it feels like to be in the back seat. Immediately, like he pulls into the street. He doesn't even like get to like near my house. He pulls at the end of the street, and he's like, okay, I don't want to go any further. I need you to get out, drive the rest of the way home. I'm like, okay, cool. I get in my car, drive into my into my driveway. I park immaculately. I'm telling you, this parking was better
That's
than
what he
any
thinks. He
parking
gets up the
I've
next morning,
ever
it's like
done.
sideways.
No. I immediately open the door, get out the car, puke one more time, and I'm like, okay. I walk to my house. I'm assuming I still reek. So I open the door, and the first person I see is my dad. He was like, Bradley, and I'm like, shit.
It's done.
He's like, "Are you home?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm right here." He was like, "Okay." Goes to his room, doesn't say a word. Run inside, take all my clothes off, open the windows, knockout. I wake up the next morning. My dad's like, "Did you practice your parking last night?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Wow, you parked pretty good. That's like the most perfect I've ever seen." And I'm like,
You need to like discover what
I'm like,
accent your dad has.
"You, thank you."
Oh my god.
You need to discover what accent your dad has
I don't know. He has a Haitian
because
accent,
you
but
keep
I
going.
changed it
You just went,
constantly.
yeah, you just went Middle Eastern with that accent.
I don't know. Maybe my dad has like 17 different accents. I mean, the man speaks Spanish for some reason.
And it's all angry.
It's all angry.
All
It's
angry.
always gotta be angry.
I mean, when he called me on the phone, asked me about my car, he did sound pretty upset, and I'm just like, "What? Why?" I mean, I don't know, because my tire has like one of my back tires has like a really slow leak, and he's just
Mhm.
like, "You can't drive all the way to Atlanta with a slow leak. You need to go get it fixed." And I'm like, "Well,
Probably should actually.
I should, but the thing
You
is,
have no right to say that.
here's the
That's the
thing.
reason why I'm saying it. Because I like lived with
Here-
it for so long.
But here's the thing. I drove the car from Orlando when I bought it with that slow leak, and I was still fine.
Yeah, but it's still been time's been you've had extra
Uh-huh.
time with it, so it's
Go on.
going to be getting worse and worse, and it's risk of actually popping, especially when you're going to be going on like really fast for long periods of time.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it takes a couple days prior to that.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, eventually, it's just going to speed up.
I mean,
And
yeah, of
eventually
course,
it's
it's
gonna
just
pop.
gonna tire's gonna explode. I'm just gonna be like, well,
Take it from the one that Chris literally on more than one occasion sat with while I put air in my tire every single day because I had a slow leak.
I remember
eventually
that
ended
we
up
went
not
to
being so.
Denny's once, and all I hear is some, brrrr, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just putting air in my tires. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah,
And then I told him to
used
buy
it.
a tire for like 4 months.
Yeah, and I eventually did the day before I got my new car because at
Yeah.
that point I had it just wouldn't do it anymore. I had to actually pump it with a
hand
bike
pump?
air pump because I used the car one so much that it broke itself from being used so much.
Wow, imploded. Just boom.
Yeah, it just self-destructed. It was like, nope, I'm having early retirement. Fuck this.
You just see this giant Titan just with a bike pump just going at it.
Yep. By hand.
Going at it.
It was ridiculous. And then it didn't even last me to go around the corner, which luckily that's all I needed to do. I made it to the mechanic back in Miami. I was around the corner of my house, literally less than a half a block away.
That sucks.
And
I
it
told
was
you to
already
buy a
out.
tire.
I did, unfortunately.
That actually happened to me once when I literally saved up money to buy a tire, and literally the day before I bought the tire, my tire exploded.
I thought you were about to say, oh yeah, then the day afterwards, oh, I crashed my car.
Oh no,
That would have been bad.
No, I just hate. I just hate.
Because
I had to
you've
buy a
done
new
that
tire.
twice already.
Yeah, don't do that anymore.
Well, I'm not, but like the first time it was rain, and
And the second time was rain.
the second time was rain, and also in
Maybe you should just
June.
Uber when it rains.
Yeah, Brady should
Well,
avoid
may-
rain.
Well, I just said I'm not gonna drive in June anymore.
Yeah,
That
just be
works.
No more
pedal.
June.
You just
No
request
more-
for June off at your job.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. It's like, yo, Brad, yeah, I can't make it into work today.
It's June.
You want me to work any day of the year, Christmas Day, Halloween, I got you. June,
Halloween,
June, or when there's rain, I can't make it.
No, can't make it.
If it suddenly starts raining, alright, I'm sorry, I can't make it to work.
Walk outside. Hey, there's a 5% chance of rain, guys. I'm calling out of work. I can't make it.
Can't do this.
Can't do
Can't
it.
do
I can't take the risk.
Can't
Then
take the
again,
risk.
like that doesn't work that well here because it will rain and be sunny at the same time here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that yesterday.
I didn't say it had to be dark out, just rain in general.
Did you, since you guys are Hispanic, you guys knew that you guys know about like what they call that, right?
What?
That when it's raining, when it's sunny and raining at the same time. Because apparently every single Hispanic person I know knows what it is, and I didn't know, and they're just looking at me like I'm weird.
I don't. I
Do you
know,
know what
it
it
has
is-
a name, but
do you
I
know
don't
what it is
in
it's
English?
called.
They said it's translated. It's the devil's beating his wife.
Yeah, that
Ah!
sounds about right.
Yeah.
There's
So-
also a thing where Hispanics know if it's too hot outside, they're like, I feel the rain's coming. Like, but there's no humidity and there's no clouds. Like it's fine. Like no,
It's coming.
this heat. This is rain heat.
It's raining.
No, this
yeah.
is-
This is
heat.
rain heat.
That's
And if you're
such
like
a weird expression.
I know it's if you're Hispanic or if
Hispanics
you
are
lived
weird, alright?
or you lived anywhere tropical, like
Mhm.
the Caribbean or in Florida, you can instantly tell the rain heat from
You know what I
regular
found out?
heat.
There's actually some people that cannot smell rain.
They
What?
can smell rain?
You don't smell rain?
What?
No, what?
No.
Go on.
You guys don't smell the rain
Like
coming?
you don't smell
No?
that humidity
No.
from like
Oh, prove my point.
No. Okay,
No.
look.
you
I can
apparently
smell
not
to
the
be
want it.
moisture
fair.
after rain has come, but not
To
before.
be fair, I don't go outside.
No. I don't mean like you smell the rain coming. But I mean like when it's raining or after the rain.
No. Like
It's like-
before it starts raining, you smell the rain coming.
Like how much before?
No.
Like
No.
an hour before, like just
It could
before.
be- it could
like
be
just
about an
before.
hour.
I get it just before. Not
No.
like all right.
I don't know what you're
It'll
talking
rain in
about.
30 minutes.
No,
Like, that I don't
it
get.
could be like an hour.
I normally get it like just either during or just before it starts.
No.
So what radioactive soap have you guys been using?
Irish Spring is the one I use.
I use those.
Wow, what a useless quirk.
Wow.
And
I can
it's-
All right,
smell
Chris.
rain.
When Florida's gonna flood from raining, I won't let you know.
So you're saying you can do it too?
I can smell it like just before. I can give you like a 2-minute
No,
head start
a
maybe.
2-minute
Just
head start.
before? That's just you. I mean, if it's 2 minutes before, you just look up in the sky
No.
It's a-
it's
and be
gonna
like,
show
"Oh
up.
man, clouds, rain."
Death
Oh
is
man,
amongst-
clouds. All right, guys, we're at an hour and 20 minutes.
That's fine. We
Yeah,
still
we
got
can
like
keep
an hour.
going.
We can go for an hour 40 more.
Yeah, we can keep going. I don't care.
An hour and
Lady,
40.
there wasn't an episode.
You
We
gotta
have to
up,
make
you
an
gotta
extra
make
long
up.
one
Oh
for
my
the second
God.
one.
Shut.
Is it showing up? Because
up.
it wouldn't show up on my phone.
It
but
showed
it
up.
showed up
Yeah.
on her YouTube. And I think
Yeah, it's
Wait,
here.
wait. This is the third episode, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but she didn't push out the second one until like now.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course, it's fine.
We're not that
People are gonna be
professional. It's fine.
What? No. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
now it is.
So,
Check my
So-
resume.
guys, welcome to episode 2 and 3.
Episode 2 and 3.
It's called 2.5. It's like
Called
it's like what was it, The Lion King 2.5?
No,
Just
I get
2.5.
2.5.
Oh wait,
Five.
2.5 1.5.
It's 2.5.
2.5. That was a great movie.
Was it 2.5? I don't remember.
I think,
anymore.
like 1.5.
Yeah, it was 2.5. It was
Two and a
2.5.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it was really good. I love that movie. It just
I don't remember it.
it
You
was
don't remember?
it was all about
No.
Timon and Pumbaa basically.
Yeah, it was Timon and
And
Pumbaa. They were
I don't really remember
narrating.
too much of
They
it.
they were narrating a lot of stuff. It was really funny. They had a lot of good songs.
It was good.
It wasn't necessarily a movie per se, more of like a
Commentary?
miniseries about those two. Yeah.
It was a director's commentary with Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and they just sold it as a separate movie.
Yeah,
It was
pretty
really
Have you
good.
guys ever like watched a movie with the commentary,
Yes.
like the actual?
Yes,
That
I actually
it is
really
the
do enjoy it, especially
funniest
Rooster
thing
Teeth
I
stuff.
think I've ever heard.
I've seen Star Wars behind the. I've seen, I think, excluding the movies, I've seen over 18 hours worth of Star Wars footage or commentary or behind the scenes,
Wow.
rough draft,
Really
like
in-depth.
artists talking about stuff. I've seen. Do you guys ever watch Arby and the Chief before? I'm sorry,
Ow.
Yeah, I have.
Who?
Arby and the Chief.
I don't know what that is.
Bradley,
It's an old Machinima series.
go on Google and just binge watch everything Arby and the Chief. He kept on going, by the way. After he finished up the show, he came back and did some more. Most of it was like,
Really?
live
That's
action.
cool.
Yeah, I tried watching. It was really funny. Some of it was very not serious, but the topics it dealt with a lot of alcoholism and stuff like that. I was like, okay, this got a lot more mature real quick from where it last ended
Mhm.
off, but it's still really funny and stupid.
It's pretty funny.
Well, I mean,
really good.
usually the first inkling of something has to be the introductory, and then they figure out what they are. Just like how.
No.
just
This
like
is already after he did like 7-8 seasons, and then he just like stopped making it for a bit, and then he came back to it, and then he made it.
Yeah, that's
into
why
a
we're
show.
getting all the ass eating stories out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we
But
can be taken
yeah,
seriously.
I've seen. I think that he had like the whole first 1 or 2 seasons with director's commentary, and they're really funny. So I just listened to all of them. Like there was one where.
So what
he
the
had a
artist was
combo.
trying to do here was he
No,
was
no, no.
trying to embody.
No, it wasn't like that. It was like all right, cool. So for this stick, it was Chief. But Chief was saying he could totally poon everybody on Halo, so he put a condom over himself as he was trying to play Halo, and he just
Hold on,
felt
wait, what?
so he felt really dumb. He was trying to have this argument with Arby about it, and he was talking about in the director's commentary that he felt so embarrassed going to the store and buying like individual condoms of different sizes because he didn't know which one was gonna fit Chief the best. And like he also didn't know if he wanted to make it like super big, really tight on him, just like fit it like normal and whatnot. So he's just buying different sizes and just, like having to potentially have that conversation with the person like. So you either don't know your dick size, or you're buying condoms for different people at an orgy, and just to try to explain, like, I'm buying all condoms for this show I do with toys, and I'm
So
gonna
this
put the
this
condom on
Arby and
toys.
Chief thing, stop motion type of deal.
Yeah, it's a stop motion thing.
Kind of. It's
God.
it's not really stop motion, but it's
For the real life stuff is kind of not really stop motion,
it's not
but
stop
it's like
motion, but it's like you won't see his hand moving the toy.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean.
It'll be kind of like Muppets.
no. Stop motion is kind of like him doing like a frame by frame of
Nightmare
like
Before
little.
Christmas is stop motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
this one
is-
This is
literally
more
he's
like,
holding an action figure and he's waving it around.
Have you seen an old Bionicles commercial or action figure
Oh,
commercial
yeah.
where the kid's holding the toy and they're like punching it around and moving it? Imagine that, except he's doing it really well and you don't see his hand doing it.
Pretty
Wow.
much.
It's like that. It's actually a really good show. I highly recommend watching it. It's really
I know what it reminds me of. Hold on. There's a show that I used to watch on YouTube. It was what was it called? It was so fucking hilarious.
Don't say Red versus Blue.
No.
Great show though. Actually, the director's commentary for all the RVB seasons are really funny and good too.
Yeah, they're pretty funny. I've
Yeah.
put on those every now and then just to have in the background to listen to.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, the show.
Get ready for it, there's battle!
Right now looking for it.
Shut up, Bradley.
Hold on. Looking. Where is it?
You looking?
Uh-huh,
What are the
yeah.
names again?
You looking?
Something in Boomstick, I forget.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Death Battle.
I'm Wiz and this is Boomstick.
There you go. Yeah, Wiz and Boomstick. Did they actually ever put out the thing where they showed how they look?
Oh,
It's
I don't
really
know.
funny.
the most popular girls. Have you guys ever seen it?
Nope.
Never heard of it.
It's really
Never heard of
funny.
it.
So it's pretty much it's like the Barbie dolls. And
Okay.
it's kind of does like the thing. It's kind of stop motion-ish. And it's pretty much like a bunch of like Barbie dolls in high school, but it's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever goddamn seen. Cause they just talk shit about each other, and it's like, yeah, I sucked dick this weekend about this dude and blah blah blah. And then there's this one girl, she has a robot arm because they yanked her arm in the girl's bathroom because she was flirting with the other girl's man that she had just sucked his dick like the night before.
All right, so I know the actual title. Of the...
Right then. By the way, I sent you the link to show actually how Wiz and Boomstick look. It's a really funny introduction to them.
All right. Well, I think we're done.
So the actual title of this episode is "They Suck Dick This Week."
Y'all suck dick this week?
Y'all
Y'all
suck
suck
dick
dick
this week?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're going for. All right.
Oh my
we're
god.
done.
So
terrible.
we're not actually going to use this up.
I'm gonna actually use that fucking title.
This is gonna be that's gonna be the title, and this is gonna be the best episode we have for.
Yeah, so you know,
Best episode we've ever released.
you should probably just push that out as soon as you can
Yeah. We'll
instead of waiting till Sunday.
And we'll make sure on Sunday if it's actually visible to the public or not.
All
At
right.
latest.
All right.
Wait, are we still recording?
I'm
Yeah.
about to end the recording. Calm down. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.
So pendulum summoning is when